vandalising is a key to the sustainable use of any resource, but we must pay that price. There's no doubt that water is used unsustainably in many parts of Australia, but we oughtn't to imagine that we're short of water because we're not. What we're short of is the courage to get the water from where it is to where it's needed. There have been some suggestions that that's all too difficult. Or put simply, our water crisis is man-made through poor management, self-interested politics, ignorance and indifference. It is possible to drought-proof our cities, and it ought to be possible to put our agriculture on a sustainable footing, permanently sustainable footing. Consider this. As with most things, it is the failure of state and federal governments on the infrastructure front over the past 30 or more years that has brought us to this impossible set of circumstances today. Recently, I alluded to figures from the Australian Bureau of Statistics showing that in the 1960s, state and local governments regularly allocated 2% or more of gross domestic product to capital spending for electricity, gas and water supply. 2%. That's nearly 60 years ago. By 1994, capital spending on electricity, gas and water infrastructure was down to 0.7%, half of what it was in the early 1980s. And that 0.7% included 0.2% from the private sector. Today, I can't even get the figures. They don't exist. We virtually have had nothing since the Snowy Mountain scheme of national significance, and in New South Wales only the Warragamba Dam, which was completed in 1960. Indeed, dams fell out of fashion. You might remember the Goss government in Queensland when Kevin Rudd, I might add, was a senior advisor, decided in 1989 not to proceed with a new dam at Wolfdean. The Carr government cancelled plans that had been on the books for years for a new dam on the Shoalhaven River. It's a double whammy. Halve the spending on capital works and allow the Greenies to run you out of town on the issue of dams.